Come and see me, baby. You know where I'm at.
Yo, I go by the name of D-Ruck. We got Young Reezy on the track. Double MRG.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Junyer CTN. The CTN stands for Change Your Narrative. Yes. Welcome back. This today, like I said, is so much stuff that I want to get into, so I'm not going to waste your time. Just like the episode previous to this, I'm going to start a new thing called Quote of the Week. So the quote of the week is going to be, this week is, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Okay. If you want to know who made that quote, I'm going to leave that open for you to do your homework to see who made that quote. So again, to this week's quote, because I was about to say today's quote. Okay. Forgive me for that. So again, this week's quote is, again, I repeat, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Okay, that is the quote of the week. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Today's topic is going to be, yes, the black dollar. Okay, the black dollar. Okay, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. All right. Support black businesses. I'm on a time limit, so I'm going to be flowing today. Support black businesses. Okay, I don't think y'all hear me. I need y'all to feel me on this one. Okay, this flag ain't behind me for no reason. Support black businesses. Okay, the cycle of the dollar, very important. The cycle of the dollar. Okay, so let me see. The cycle of the black dollar. Okay, so here's the thing. All American communities is what I'm going to say. So every nationality that I'm going to name, these are all that's going from sea to shining sea, like they say. This is all the American communities. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into it. The Asian community, the circulation, the cycle of the dollar that circles in their community is what I'm about to say. This how many times the dollar circles in their community. In the Asian community, the dollar cycles 30 times within their community. Okay, so that's a somewhat promptly. I'm probably gonna mispronounce the word, but you get what I'm saying. Let's keep it going. Within, I'll say, it says that you can Google it, at least 28 days. Okay, so in the Asian community, again, the dollar circulates within their community at least 30 times within like 28 days before it goes out into another nationality or back into another community. Okay, the Jewish community circulates within their community, and within their community within 20 to 30 times within their ecosystem. Okay, that's probably around 20 days, okay, from the calculation that's provided online. Okay, the white American community, theirs circulate within their own ecosystem at least 17 days. Okay, the Hispanic community, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, any Spain, Spanish, whatever, this Hispanic community, within their ecosystem, it circulates within 6 days. Okay, the African American community, the black community, the dollar circulates within our community, is, they say, within 6 hours. Okay, within 6 hours. That's what it says. Okay, so the meaning, what I want to say, when I earn my money after I work hard, okay, when I earn my hard-earned money, which means I've been once I get it, after working within a week, within 2 weeks, depending on how you get paid. Some people get paid weekly, some people get paid bi-weekly, okay? From after working long hours, after working so hard, back-breaking work or mental work, whatever the stress that the job may bring you, after you finally get that money in your hand, okay, I may go support a black business. Whatever the business is, if you sell shirts, if you sell hats, if you do paintings, if you, whatever your black business is, okay, I support a black business. But after I support that black business, now within 6 hours, that's what it say, within 6 hours, I'm going to spend my dollar circulating into another community. Okay, so what is the other businesses is providing to, or other black businesses that's providing for our ecosystem to circulate more than within 6 hours? Because a lot of times when people go to the store, they got to get their things that they need met. Okay, so it's a time that I want to do this, because today's episode is definitely going to be different. So in my opinion, this is what needs to be. This is my opinion. The problem isn't us who support the black business. Okay. The problem is the black businesses. Where do they spend their money once they get it? Okay. So meaning is, let me do this before I jump straight into it and start jumping down people's throat. So again, us black people that get our hard-earned money and we go spend it on a black business, I feel like the black business need to support other black businesses. Okay, so that means I take my dollar that I earned, give it to you, that circulate once. Now you the black business, you go circulate to another black business, that's twice, so it's like within the community, how many times can you trade hands, and the people that look like you, they keep the money, the dollar circulating within your community before you make it go out. Okay, which means before you let the dollar leave the community. Okay, so my 2 cents that I want to say, because I'm on time limit, is if I take my dollar, I know I'm talking in circles. If I take my dollar and I spend it on the black community, right? Not black community, on the black business, right? And that black business want to take the dollar and want to go buy a Louis bag, right? Want to go buy a Birkin bag, okay? Want to go buy anything that's not within our community, because we have black owned companies that make purses. We have black owned companies that make hoodies and t-shirts. We have black owned companies that make that grows fruits and vegetables. We have the resources somewhat, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, but for some reason, it's like they want to keep up with the Joneses of, oh, I got to go buy this, I got to go buy that, I got to look a certain way. But the problem is we take our black dollars and pour into this black business so the black business can flourish and grow, because we find that exciting. We want our black businesses to grow, no doubt. But again, why do it has to leave our community through you? Why can't you find a way or reason to keep it circulating within the community? Okay, so I say that to say this. So this is the first time I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this clip. I want you guys to watch it. I'm going to stay within the time limit. Watch this video, and now I'll see you back on the other side. So I got a timer right here, and it's going to be starting now.
Did you know 13 black people turned $13,000 into a $500,000 business network in just 1 year? Here's how they did it. They used an ancient African system called susu. Each person put in $1,000 every month. Every month, one person got the full $13,000 to start their business. No banks, no credit checks, just trust and discipline. Month 1, Marcus opened a food truck. Month 2, Keisha started her cleaning service. By month 6, they had a hair salon, tutoring center, and catering company running. But here's where it got powerful. The early business owners became mentors. Marcus sent customers to Keisha's cleaning service. Keisha hired people from the tutoring center. The catering company used Marcus's food truck for events. They shared suppliers, employees, and knowledge. 13 separate businesses became one connected network. They employed community members, supported each other's growth, and kept money circulating between them. That $13,000 multiplied into over $500,000 in annual revenue. This is what happens when black people stop struggling alone and start building together. One person working hard survives, but a people working together creates legacy.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you really suck in and take it in the messages of that video right there. So again, we still on the time limit because we ain't trying to waste each other's time whatsoever. So I appreciate you being here with me while you be entertained the best of ability. All right, let's keep it going. So in my opinion, and once again, we need the basis necessities. Okay, we need the basis necessities covered, which mean first off, we need the basic necessities covered first, which is food. Okay, food, vegetables, fruit, meat, pasta, noodles. That's the stuff that we need. So, do we have the black farmers out there that's growing this the importance of the food? I feel like these just the basis of the food. If I miss some stuff, that's let me know. So, fruits and vegetables with so many different fruits, there's so many different vegetables, meat, chicken, pork. If you want to eat pork, if you got the cow, you got beef. All these different meats that we need to stay healthy with in all the different ways. Whoever who make noodles and stuff, all this stuff that I just named, I don't know how to make it. I don't know how to do none of that stuff. I don't know how to grow the food. I don't know how to do none of that stuff. But here's the thing. Sometimes it's best we can learn. We can teach each other. Okay. We can keep it within the community. Okay. With another basic necessities is the water. We need clean drinking water. We need functioning water within our homes, within our houses. Okay. We need shelter. We need heat. We need cool air. We need clean air. Okay. We need basically all the things that we can't live without. Okay. Oh, I skipped a line. We need shelter. We need we need heat. We need clean air. We need cool air. We need dry, warm clothes. We need medicine. We need, like I said, and that's what I said, the basic things that we can't live without. So these are the things that we don't need bag of chips. Okay. We don't need, a movie theater right now. We don't need, skates and, we need a basic functioning of humans to live and function on this globe. So again, we need food, nourishing food. We need water. Okay, we need shelter. We need to stay warm. These are the basics. Okay, so all the other stuff comes later, which mean outside of our individual needs. Now I'm just starting to get into the community because everything I named that is within our basic individual needs. We all need those things that I just named. So outside of our individual needs, we need schools. We need educations for us, for all ages, really. So we need resources of all kinds of resources. Okay, we need any kind of help that we can get to develop our communities to function like city like things like hospitals. We need that. We need markets. We need food markets. Okay, we need entertainment. Again, now we start going to communities. That comes into the playhouse. Okay, that's coming to the movie theaters. Okay, that comes to the bars, the clubs, etc., the parks, all the things that's starting to help build a community where we kind of interact with each other. Okay, that makes the community thrive, and where we want to be entertained. We want to try these different things. We want to go to these different places. We can do it within our own ecosystem. Okay, and that another way, like I said, like you see in the video, to keep our dollars circulating within each other before it outsourced. And then it also helps with, if we don't have something in that lane, like we don't have somebody that look like us that's making bottled water. Okay, we need to figure out a way we can start making clean bottled water. Okay, let me keep it going because I'm on time limit. And all these things is black owned within the community. Everything I name, it got to be black owned. Everything is black owned. But first thing first, as we doing those things, that's how we need to follow the money. So first thing first, what we need to do is follow the money right now. Where's the money going? Like I said earlier, when it leave my hand, and I go to this black establishment and I get the money. Okay, so now it leaves my hand into another black hand. Once the money leaves our hand, where does it go? Do they pour back into the community? Okay. Or are they running out to buy the latest Birkin bag, like I said earlier? Okay. Because I feel like if I'm going to take my money and give it to you and support it on you solely because you're black, and then you want to go buy a Birkin bag, I feel like I shouldn't even support you because it's not coming back to me whatsoever. Even if it don't come back to me particular, it can at least have we can create a safe community for us. And real quick, this outside the notes that I wanted to say, there's a city that people like us are building that I got wind of. It's called Freedom, Georgia. I guess the city called Freedom, where a whole bunch of families came together and they built a city that's operating exactly what I'm saying. And then you can Google it. It's called Freedom, Georgia. So if you want to Google that, go ahead and check that out. Okay, so shout out to the people down south that's doing that, and they not letting what happened on Black Wall Street destroy us. They not letting what happened on these other history has shown us that they destroyed our communities that we built, that we made, that they turned into lakes, that they burnt and they got rid of, and they just totally destroyed, and all across from sea to shining sea to all these cities that we know. We know our history, but again, that doesn't mean that we have to stop and just give up, because nowadays we do have laws put into place, even though they're talking about certain laws don't really protect us. But again, we still got that fight, because we ain't here today just to go ahead and give up. Okay, ain't no point in building it because all they're gonna do is destroy it again. No, get back up, try again, keep it going. But as we keep going, there's more things that's supposed to put in place to protect us. All right, real quick. And the ones that we are building the community, and we wanted people that look like us, and we really striving, we need to take heed on the ones that look like us, that want to keep destroying our community, that want to keep damaging our community. And we need to figure out a way how to police our own and hold them ones that want to damage our community and punish them or kick them out. If you don't want something nice, you don't need to be here. Okay, we're trying to make this better for you and us. Okay. Yeah, you and us, because we look alike. Okay, so, and also real quick, about to run out. We need to help our youth be more influenced by positivity instead of negativity, like things that's gun related, things that you want to destroy. Like, why do you want to destroy something good? You want to be able to cherish this, you want to pour into it, you want to make it better. Okay, so some of the things that also we need to talk to is our artists as well, that especially when it comes to music. At some point in time, I think when hip hop first started, its history shown, it was positivity, it was uplifting, it was togetherness. And then over time, I don't know what happened, because I wasn't alive then. Then it started going into this, oh, I want to shoot you down, I want to kill you, and you only talking about the people that look like you, because I have never heard a lyric besides NWA that's saying they're gonna shoot somebody that don't look like you and kill somebody that don't like you for the people who want to come in our communities that destroy us. Okay, so again, just like the quote earlier, you heard the quote of the week. I'm out of time. I know I was talking fast, but I was trying to get it all in while I could. What can I say from the final thoughts of that? What can I say is pretty much it all starts with us as individuals. All we can do is do our part. Just do something. Try to figure it out. Talk to somebody, because one chain start with one link, then it goes to 2 links, then it goes to 3 links. Then it's just the chain gonna keep building that way. But it gotta start. You gotta be connected. You gotta link with somebody. You gotta be out there. You gotta make a change. We need each other. We gotta talk to each other. We gotta interact with each other. I know a lot of people want to do it online, and people rather talk to you through a screen than when you see that same person in the real world, and now y'all act like y'all don't know each other, which is weird to me. I don't understand it. I came up in the era before the internet stuff, and I have no problems talking to somebody in real life. But again, that goes to show our youth is our future. They've been saying that forever, because all them people who've been making laws and doing all these things, and how the things that we following now, them people long gone, dead, and shriveled on the way, and then we living off of their rules. Today is a new day. We can make new rules. The old rules don't apply. Things have changed. So whatever the old rules said in the book, and be like, you know what? I understand. Maybe that's how it was back then, but this is a whole new day now. So you could think about things that was 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Things are changing, and things going to continue to change. Let's make that change. Let's come together and figure it out, and really uplift, because all this trying to get our hard earned stuff just buried and burned and flooded, that them days are over with. That ain't happening, because this is a day of people who's definitely going to fight back. Ain't nobody about to just let you come up in their house and just kick your feet up on their couch and be like, yeah, this mine now. What you gonna do about it? Nah, ain't nobody just gonna let that happen without some kind of fight, repercussion. Something gonna happen, you know? So, like I said, I ain't want to hold your time, because, you know, I'll be talking and talking, and that's why I got the time limit, because I know me, and I'll just keep talking and talking and talking, and I'll talk your ear off if you let me. So let's get into these promotions. The Life of Currency link is in the description. Link is in the description. You're definitely going to love this read right here. Life of Currency, More Than a Bill. This is part 2. Link is in the description. This is part 2 of the part 1. No one safe, everyone drinks. Minimum of 3 players to have maximum fun. Minimum of 3 players to have maximum fun. Okay. Link is in the description. Who knows? It's not who you know, it's what you know. Link is in the description. This game, you need a minimum of 2 players to have maximum fun. The more, the better, no doubt. But if you really still want to have fun, you feel like, you know what, I don't got a lot of people play with me. All you need is you and one other person, and you're definitely going to have a blast. I guarantee it. Okay, take time and energy to create these things, because the change of the narrative, because the stuff that's out there, it's time for a change, and not create things to make you think. I make things that because people need to think. People don't need to think for you and be like, oh, this is the right answer because I told you it's the right answer. No, I need to know it's the right answer because I worked it out and it came out as the right answer. You can't believe everything that somebody tell you, because whatever somebody tell you, you need to go back and fact check. So that's why everything I do is fact check. So yes, all the promotions, everything I say on this platform, fact check it. If you don't believe me, fact check it. Then after you fact check it, then you need to come back and let me know and give me my recognition, like you was right. All right. So just like any other episode, the song that you heard at the beginning, don't forget to rate the song by Lyrics B, overall song. Until next time, I'll see you later.
Come and see me, baby. You know where I'm at.
Yo, I go by the name of D-Ruck. We got Young Reezy on the track. Double MRG. Let's go, let's go.
You ain't a 10, you a 12. Ooh. Cute as hell. 6-star, buy your product, Gucci and Chanel. Top dollar, gangster chick, dime dollar. Top shotter, dogging like a Rottweiler. You get the bag and secure it. Frame so big, man, that booty picture perfect. Hot damn, got the club going crazy. Make that thing hurricane. Roll me away. You the wave, everybody tryna catch. Girl, you be that bone, everybody tryna fetch. Talk to him nice, even though you talking nasty. $1,000 dress on, ooh, girl, you classy. Makeup on point, the glow is very real. Stepping on their neck where you show off in them heels. We ain't saying nothing, our lips are sealed. And we'll teach them game, but they know what the deal is. You a diamond, so I call you diamond. Big shining, shake it, let me see you wind it. Let me knock it out the line when I get behind it. You got that ruby rose, ain't no doubt about it. Ruby rose, let it blow. Body banging, booty slow. Ruby rose, yeah. Ruby rose, yeah. Super thick, certified, super cow. Fresh jersey on me, girl, I'm on your team. You do it real big, so supreme. Got them other chicks all up in their feelings. You be working while they chillin'. You the coldest in the building. Haters mad looking upset, cause you up next. Been focused, never was stressed. Now they obsessed. Hit them all up on a Sunday. Looking like you bout to rip the runway. They ain't ready for you, they ain't ready for you. Maybe that's the reason why the chicks jealous of you. Own car, own crib, yeah, that's independent. You don't never sugarcoat, so what if they get offended? Go ahead, talk that talk, you know I hear you. It's a big movie scene when I'm near you. No Rihanna, but you bout to run the town. Now do like Drake said, and shut it down. You a diamond, so I call you diamond. Big shining, shake it, let me see you whine it. Let me knock it out the line when I get behind it. You got that ruby rose, ain't no doubt about it. Ruby rose, let it blow. certified super cold.